Hello, good evening. My name is Richmond Opong and I welcome you to another exciting episode of She Is, the show that empowers women all over the world to believe in themselves and set out to achieve their dreams despite whatever challenge that life throws at them. The show is proudly brought to you by Smile GH Photography. Smile GH is by far the best production company that I know of, so you can contact them for your weddings, for your anniversaries, your photo shoot on 026 108 9346 or 024 008 1636. Also follow them on all social media platforms at Smile GH Photography. Also, the show is supported by Templessy Court. Templessy is a home away from home. If you want a place to relax with the family or a place to have a conference meeting, Templessy Court is the right place to be. Call Templessy Court on 0244 730025 or 0244 292520. Also follow them on all social media platforms at Templessy Court. Templessy Court is located inside Jomi, right opposite the Embassy of Equatorial Guinea. Also thanks to Ogidi Brown Enterprise. They are producers and distributors of Kemabo, beautiful and affordable tiles. So if you want something to beautify your homes with, call Ogidi Brown Enterprise on 020 2065 920 020 2065 920. Also follow them at Ogidi Brown Enterprise on Instagram, Facebook. Also thanks to Excellent Framing GH. If you have a picture or anything beautiful and you want it framed well, call Excellent Framing GH because they are the best to do it for you. Call them now on 050 61 533 Also thanks to Queen Cash Kitchen for the amazing food that you give my guest and I. Call them for your stews, your soups, your jollof on 057 65 91430 or 024 17510. Today, I styled myself. Welcome back. Today on the show we have a very beautiful lady in the person of Vera Seyram. She is a success coach, an entrepreneur, and a goal leader at Max International. Hi Vera, how are you?
Hi Richmond, I'm good. How are you doing too?
Good. You're looking so pretty.
Thank you.
Who styled you today?
Rex Kojo Couture.
Okay, so shout outs to Rex Kojo Couture.
Yes.
Okay, so for someone that doesn't know who Vera Seyram is, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm someone that I grew up in the Volta region, and let me just take it all the way back to my infancy. Most of the people who know me knew me as someone who was very reserved. I was very shy in class, the girl you hardly notice, and I had self-confidence issues. I had issues with my because I used to be very tall among my peers, lanky, I was in glasses, you know, so I had confidence issues. I was very quiet. So all that growing up throughout that time had me having some issues interacting with other people. I had to make a conscious effort to work on it to be able to overcome it. And then, long story short, I became confident, believed in myself, and right now I'm a business coach. What I do is I help people.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about the schools. What are some of the schools that you attended?
Okay, so I went to Maoli Primary in the Volta region. I went to Kabori. I went to Sunrise before Kabori. Then I went to Ola Girls. Okay. I went to Ho Technical University and then Chartered Institute of Bankers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But at Ola Senior High, what did you study?
General arts.
Why general arts?
I wanted to be a lawyer back then.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
But a lawyer who didn't know how to communicate to people was shy.
Yes. I don't know. But when I was in class 6, my dad became a lawyer.
Okay.
Yes, so
you were inspired.
Yes. I really, and it was something that came to me naturally. So I really wanted to become a lawyer. I was either going to be a lawyer or a politician.
Okay, so what happened to the law dream?
So after SHS, let's say I sat down, I had the options to further into school, and I sat down with my dad, and we just decided that at that point it wasn't looking as though I really wanted it. It was as though it was his dream that was being forced on me. So we had to sit down one tete-a-tete, and we decided that I should read banking and finance.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people do not get the chance to sit down with their parents like you did.
Yeah.
So what would be your advice to people, like kids who, let's say growing up, they saw that somebody in the family was something else, and they felt, okay, I had wanted to be this, but then growing up, it changed, but then their parents are still forcing it on them?
You know, I think it's something that is really dominant in Ghana or in Africa. Parents sometimes even force courses on their children to read because they assume that will make them successful. Exactly, because if you pick a number of 10 children, I can promise you that 8 of them have been told to become either a doctor or a lawyer. You get me? And when you don't speak up, and you go ahead to read such course, you realize that you've completed the school. You might be thinking you are doing this for your parents. You come out of the school and you have no use for the course that you've studied. Also, you might no passion, and you might go on to get a job in that field, and it even makes you sad in life. It doesn't make you feel accomplished. So even though it might be a bit of a struggle depending on the type of parent you have, because some of them don't listen to kids, what they say has to be the final one. I think it's just conversation does all. Just communicate, just let them know this isn't it for you. And in homes where, me being realistic, that is going to be very hard for you to change it, you can probably just do your best, go through it, and then later go to what you, yes, I think that's the best way to go about it.
You shouldn't quarrel with your parents or anything of that sort.
No.
So after senior high, after studying general arts,
yes,
then where else did you first?
I went to Ho Technical University to read banking and finance, as I said, and then afterwards I did my national service. That's when I actually moved to Accra, because if you can hear the names of my schools in Volta.
Wow.
Yes, I was a daddy's girl. He wanted me close. He wanted me in the house.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 3. I'm actually the first daughter, but second born.
Wow.
There's an elder brother, the only brother I have. Yes, so I was daddy's girl. You know, he wanted me close.
Were you deprived in any way just being in the Volta region all through till, let's say, university?
No.
Okay, it didn't affect you in any way, because one would say all the infrastructure or all the big stuff or anything that you would think about is in Accra here.
No, at that stage I wasn't deprived of anything. You know, most of the time everyone thinks coming to Accra has everything, but I think you can start from where you are and use it to your advantage. Because there are people even in villages, let's say Ho is big, right? There's villages that have produced successful people. So it doesn't matter whether you're in Ho or Accra, it's what you decide to do.
Now, at what point did you sit down and say, I have been shy throughout my life, I have been, you know, quiet, but then now I feel like if I don't speak up, it would hinder a lot of things for me. At what point did you really think this is the time?
Okay, so at Kabori School, Kabori Junior High School, it was a mixed school. So I was usually shy of the guys at that stage, adolescence. I was really shy of them. I didn't want to talk. But when I went to Ola Girls, it was a girls' school. So what's the big deal about it? I just felt at home. I was relaxed. I wasn't pressured by anyone. And because I was already something I wanted to work on, I remember I would just literally go and stand in front of the class, clap. And when you clap, it calls for attention. Everyone has to keep quiet and listen to what you have to say. Okay. So I would clap when they look at me like, class girls, I don't have anything to say. Hey, you know. So those things were gradually helping me, but I wasn't fully there until I was in JHS 2. We were on vacation, but then I did return to school early when school resumed. By the time I go back to school, I realized that people were calling me Enter P, because it was time for our year group to file for
prefectorial.
Exactly, and I was surprised, not knowing my school daughter had already told people that I was going to stand for entertainment
What do you think
prefect.
she saw in you that made her take that decision?
She saw the other side of me. You know, when
You're closer to
someone you see that they are worse and that doesn't really come. So she saw it, and yes, and it also be an advantage to her if her school mother. Yes, so she put me in that position. I didn't have the choice to say no, so I just had to go with the flow. I had to tell my dad about it, and he even told me that if I should go through with it, he would support me with my campaign and give me money. Yes, he was surprised. It was surprised that he came, he gave me money, and he taught me one or two things about facing the panel, and it was okay. So from there, it was just.
So you became the Enter P?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how was that for you? How was the experience?
It was one that taught me how to work with people. Okay. Yes. Take responsibility for people, because you know entertainment is different from every other thing. You can easily get into trouble. So it taught me a lot how to manage people, how to communicate with the teachers and the students, get everything running, organization. It was a lot. It was a whole learning process for me. Yeah.
Wow. We are still getting to know our guests, and so the interview continues after this break. Do stay. Welcome back. We are still talking to Vera after Seyram. Hi, Vera.
Hi, Richard.
Okay, so after your service, and then where else do you go?
Okay, so I was actually schooling the same time doing my service. I went back to the Chartered Institute of Bankers. Okay. So
was the banking and finance something you actually wanted to do?
I wanted it to a point. Yes. Okay. Yeah, at a point I was really into it, but then doing my national service, so at that point it was not really about the banking and finance anymore. It was just about the job sector for me. Okay. Yes, because I think my national service is one of the hectic ones by far.
Tell us more.
I was with Enterprise Insurance, and I would go to work as early as 7. I would be getting home as late as 9 p.m. for national service, and that was too much. It was packed with a lot of activities. So, and
schooling at the same time.
Yes. But then naturally, I'm the one who doesn't like to be controlled by other people. I am hardworking, but I love the freedom to do things as and when I want it. So when I was in the service and with all the pressure, do this, make this call, submit this at this time, I realized I couldn't take it for the long term. I couldn't, because I grew up even watching my parents doing the same thing. I have, like I said, my dad is a lawyer, okay. He's the bank director, he's a paramount chief. Wow. He has a lot going on for him. You see him going out, leaving the house as early as 6 a.m. to go and lecture. He comes back, he's dressing to the courts, he's coming back, going to the back. There's just so much going on. It's the same thing with my mom. She's also a lecturer, so, and she has her own business running too. So watching all those things, I'm like, these people, okay, my parents, they are doing so much, they are so hardworking, but I don't see them relaxing in having time for themselves, and it wasn't something that I wanted. So I think the national service was just a wake-up call to me that, girl, you really don't want this.
So are you trying to tell us you didn't complete the service?
Oh, I did. I actually did it for a year and a half. Wow. Yes. I stayed 6 months extra before I decided to stop.
Because of the money?
No, the manager at that branch asked me to stay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So whilst you were schooling, and then when did you start Max International?
Okay, so it was actually towards the end of the service. I think all through the service was when I met the gentleman who told me about Max International for the first time. And being me, I grew up not interacting with people. Okay, aside the entertainment professorship meeting, that was like just something I do and it's off. But the normal me was reserved, who liked my space and all that. So when he came to tell me about Max International, typical of me, I thought, okay, this is network marketing, okay, and I was not willing to now be calling people, convincing them that I have something for them, convincing them to buy a product. I just didn't want it. And I felt like I'm from a good home. I wouldn't need it. So yeah, I wasn't interested in any of that. He kept coming. This guy didn't give up on me for 2 years.
Those people, somebody feel like Jehovah Witness. They won't leave you until
no, exactly. And I'm grateful, like I'm forever grateful to him that he didn't give up on me, because finally I even signed up just for him to leave me alone.
Wow.
Yes, because the stress was too much for me. He was coming to my house and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to give this guy the money. I mean, how much is it? It wouldn't hurt me in any way. I'm just going to pay him off. Not knowing I was now entering into a bigger contract. Yes, so I did. He now started calling me that you need to show up to the office. Finally, I went to the office for a training, and it was at that training that I got enlightened about the industry, what they do, and I actually like the kind of people I saw around. Because the picture I had in mind about exactly people wearing big trousers with bags, you know. But what I saw was the exact opposite of it. So it was at that moment I just said, okay, since you obviously don't want the other side, you might as well just give it a shot. Yeah. So from there, it was just like on steroids. I was just going with speed, no stop till now. Yeah.
So tell us about Max International. What do you do?
Okay, so we have health products. Okay, let me talk about the products. We have health products, and we believe in giving people an improved health. Most people don't value their health until sickness sets in. We are only waiting for us to fall sick, then we go to the hospital and take drugs. But we are a pharmaceutical company. We're saying that you need to be on supplements to help you have a healthier immune system for you to be healthy throughout. So we have our health products that we sell to people, and if you just want to buy it and use, or you want to become a partner, a distributor, you're welcome. And we recently launched our makeup product to the Max Beauty, which was designed mainly for the African skin and weather. You know, because of the way I sweat, you can see it. If I wasn't in this, trust me, I would have had patches all over my face, and it's a challenge of most African women. So the company came up with this to help empower them. So with the products, we have an opportunity to make an extra source of income. Yes, irrespective of whether you have a job or not, irrespective of your qualification, you can still come on board, because we have all people in the business. We have bankers, professors, teachers, lawyers, name it, students, everyone in it. Yes. So you are also a success coach. Yeah.
Is it all in line with Max International?
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
And the entrepreneurship is also in line with Max International.
Yes.
So what you sell the products and then you get back your money, or so now you disturb people like the gentleman was doing to you?
I just, what I do is I offer you, okay, it's an opportunity. So I just offer you, this is what we have at Max International. I feel it might be of benefit to you or to someone, you know, maybe your parents, your grandparents, because anyone above the age of 40 has one health issue or the other. Okay. Either they can't sleep, they have waist pain. So I just give you the offer that this is what I have. If you're interested, then I can enlighten you on it. We are not the type that we pour everything on you. If you show interest, then I can go in deeper, but if you don't, then we leave it at that.
Last year you won so many awards.
Yes.
How do you feel that people are actually acknowledging you for the work you are doing?
For the one that I won from the Volta region youth personality, that blew my mind, because I first the nomination, but I was even told about the nomination by Res Kojo Couture, okay, and I was surprised. I didn't believe it when I went for the event and I was given the award. I almost cried, because this is somewhere that I grew up and people didn't really know me. So because I was someone who stayed home the most, I was just emotional, being appreciated by the people from my hometown. It was emotional, and it just re-emphasized the fact that it's not everything that you have to do for the money. Exactly. Sometimes you just want to do it to inspire people, to give value to them, to encourage someone to keep going. Yes, and that was for me.
If a lady or any young girl is watching and wants to be a part of Max International or the Max Beauty, how do they start that? Okay, so
like I said, we don't have any restrictions on your qualification. You can contact me on Instagram at Princess Verafi. It's as simple as that. Or you can call me on 024-631-8695.
Vera,
yes.
Lots of ladies are watching you. What would be advice to ladies who are sitting in their homes and are waiting for a white collar job because they feel there's nothing or there's no employment in Ghana?
Okay, so first of all, I wanted to make this clear that there's nothing wrong with having a white collar job. It is perfect. It depends on you, the individual. But then I believe that in this world we are in right now, so much has changed. Just look at the COVID that came, COVID-19. It changed a lot of things. Many people lost their jobs, right? So what we are just preaching is, look, there are so many opportunities out there. Everything has gone digital. Everything is online right now. So if you're there looking for a source of income, just give it a try. I always say it's better for you to try and give it your best and know that you failed, okay, than be there and then be wondering. You might wonder forever, what if? 10 years might pass and nothing has changed. So just take the chance, give it a try, give it your best, most importantly, and trust me, you will love it.
Wow. Vera, now a lot of people are giving me signals, like I can feel my spirit. People want to know if Vera is single or married.
Oh, I'm single, but dating.
People don't want to hear that. I know you're just...
Oh, no.
So you are single, but dating.
Yes.
Shout out to...
Hi!
Vera, your final words to anyone watching you, because a lot of people admire you so much. You were one of our highest when we put up a post on Instagram to nominate who they want to see on the show.
That's lovely.
So just say something to me.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Vera once again, and this is between you and I, okay? If you're someone who has ever needed an extra push in this life to do something, I just want to encourage you that you don't really need anyone to give you a yes for you to pursue your dreams. It all starts with you. Give yourself the go ahead first. Give it your best, and then don't wait on people to validate you, because you are worth everything you decide to go after. I love you and I hope you do your best. Bye.
Vera, I want to know something. What are some of the challenges that comes with your work, your line of work? What are some of the challenges you face? You get men hitting up on you.
Yes.
How do you overcome all those?
Okay, so when I started the business, it was a lot. You message a man, because I was doing a lot of online prospecting, mostly on Facebook and Instagram. I was just DM you find out how you're doing, if we can connect, take your contact. But then I realized most of the men, they don't really believe females when we say we are business builders. They think probably you are just bringing yourself, and sometimes they look at you, oh, she's beautiful, she's not really doing anything, let me just give it a try. I had a lot of that, and it was beginning to affect me. But then I discussed it with my mentor, and he told me to stop compromising with them. Okay, whether you like it or not, men will always be men, right? Men will like things, they will admire you, they are hunters, they will hunt. Let them, it's allowed, but just let them know where you stand. If a man approaches you, you are trying to offer them an opportunity, and they approach me with something else, I just let them know that isn't why I called you, and I'm not interested in that. If you feel you want to still maintain the friendship or do business with me, then great. If not, take care.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We get to find out how smart our guest is on the smartness level segment, because she said a lot and she's very eloquent. So we want to know if she's, very smart. Please stay up for it. Welcome to the smartness level segment. Today, I want to find out how smart our guest is, because smart's international deals. Anna.
I am.
You are very smart. So on this segment, you answer 3 amazing questions.
Okay.
If you're able to get all of them correct, you walk away with something beautiful.
Okay.
But if you are not able to answer them, where did you come from? Where did your husband come in?
Where did I pass?
Right there, so you just walk.
Oh.
So your first question. Okay. What is made of water, but if you put it into water, it will die?
What is made of water?
Water, but if you put it into water, it will die.
Wow. I don't know.
Or try.
What is that?
There's something made with water, but when you put it into water, it will die. Look at me. Don't look anywhere.
I feel like it's something simple. And I'm
Very simple. I think about Max International, right?
Oh, give me a clue, like it's too
it's very simple.
Just
It's made of water.
Uh-huh.
But when you put it into water, it will die.
What? I give up. What's it?
It's an ice cube.
Oh. That was so easy.
It's an ice cube, yes. It's made of water, but when you put it back into the same water, it will die.
I think there's died you.
So you're thinking about a human being.
Or maybe fish something.
Okay, the second question, I'm sure you get this one.
Okay.
Take off my skin.
Okay.
I won't cry. But you will. What am I?
Onion.
What?
Onion.
Your final answer.
Wait, take off my skin.
Take off my skin. I won't cry, but you will.
Yeah, when you pull the onion, you're going to cry. It won't.
So what's your final answer?
Onion.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Hey! That's correct.
Yeah!
Don't be too excited.
Okay.
Okay, so your final question. Okay. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? What am I?
Yeah, please give me answers. Like, possible as...
Oh, no, wait, what ones is in me? This one is back. It is very tall when it's young, but very short when it gets old. What is it?
Wait, I feel it's easy. What could that be? Very tall when young, very short when old.
So, should I say the answer?
No.
Very simple.
Very simple.
Very simple.
Tall when young.
Very short when old. What?
Banana.
Banana.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I don't have a choice.
Your final answer?
Yeah.
Banana. It's a candle.
Wow.
You get it right.
Yeah, I get it.
So you say what?
Yeah, I get it.
So 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not working out, I still do it. So
so the gift has to come, man.
Yes, let's negotiate and just
This is actually for you. Are you ready?
yes.
Close your eyes. Open when I say
Open.
Open.
Oh.
So this is for you.
Oh, this is
She
nice.
sure appreciates you. Thank you for being an inspiration, Vera.
Oh, thank you.
So much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
You love me, right?
I do.
Looks
I
like
do.
you.
Yeah. I was styled by Rex here too.
Rex, shout outs to you. This is how we wrap up on this week's episode of your favorite show, She Is, the show that empowers women all over the world to believe in themselves and set out to achieve their dreams despite whatever challenge that life throws at them. The show is proudly brought to you by Smile GH Photography. Smile GH is by far the best production company that I know of. They are best for their videos, their pictures, you name it. Call them now on 026-1089-346 or 024-0081-636. Also follow them on all social media platforms at Smile GH Photography. Also thanks to Templacy Court. Templacy is a home away from home. If you want a place to relax with the family, or a place for that boys, girls hang out, it's a coded place. Call them on 024-47-30025 or 0244-292520. Also follow them at Templacy Court on Instagram. Also thanks to Ogidi Brown Enterprise, they are producers and distributors of Kimabo beautiful and affordable tiles. So if you want something to beautify your homes with, call them now on 020-2065-920. 020-2065-920. Also thanks to Excellent Framing GH for the beautiful frame that we just gave to our guests. Call them on 050-61-53316, 050-61-53316. Also thanks to Cash Kitchen for the amazing food I give my production team. Call them for any stew, jollof, soup on 057-65-91430 or 024-170510. Today, like I said, I styled myself. My name is Richmond Oponfrempong. Until then, see you next week.